Hello, this is Jeffrey Tiefertiller back with another service management leadership video. I hope that you're enjoying these videos. We'd like feedback, whether email or leave a comment below, like or share this video or subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear from you. Today's topic is one that we touched on in another video about designing in business resilience into your ITSM processes. We didn't do a very good job of defining what business resilience looks like, so we thought we'd come back and go a little more in depth. So business and resilience, as I know it, and I've studied it pretty strongly from FEMA, NIST, and others, and my version, which looks different than others, has three parts. There's the response to an event, there's the business continuity, so how do we be continuous through an event, and then there's the disaster recovery, like how do we recover from an event. And so let's break those down and think of how can we design those into our processes. So if we look at response, this goes straight into our major incident process. So we should have major incident documentation that details a checklist, details what do we do in a response. Maybe it details here's the conference bridge, here's when we will send out a meeting invite and gain as much intelligence as we can right after an event. The event could be cyber, it could be physical, it could be weather, it could be anything. And so response is usually taken care of by your major incident process. So now let's look at continuity. How do we remain continuous through an event, specifically with an ITSM mindset? That is in your service design. So how can you make your services and your processes continuous? It takes some doing. I get it. I know it takes some doing, but it is very possible. It is done often and well by many companies. So I encourage you to do that at the outset and not try to retrofit that in. It's much more difficult and it's much more expensive the more you try to retro it in. The third piece is disaster recovery. And as the name suggests, many people call it DR, but they think of it as how do we stand back up our environment? And so that can be built into your services as well. Maybe it's how you keep your data. Maybe it's how you keep some warm systems, not hot and not cold being off, but warm on your key tier 1 applications and services so that you can respond quickly in an event for a disaster recovery. Disaster recovery by itself denotes that it's going to take some time, where being continuous through business continuity means that we can shift locations, we can shift maybe the way that we are doing things to become more continuous. How about if we separated out our applications and our services over 2 data centers, even if one's on-prem and one's on cloud? Wouldn't that help us? Or putting the 2 data centers in 2 states. So a tornado, hurricane, weather event doesn't hurt. Or even, today's day with terrorism and all that stuff, it's just best to have provisions built in, designed into your processes, into your services to help you become continuous and still work on your response and your recovery. This is Jeffrey Tiefertiller. Thank you for joining us today. Please like or share the video. We'd love to hear from you. We always enjoy the feedback that we get from this channel. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.